Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. What's your interpretation of finders, keepers? Is the question.
Well, it obviously depends on the item, I think, right? Finders keepers doesn't just apply with everything. You can't just always do that.
A woman in Pennsylvania named Brianna is going viral because she says she was charged with disorderly conduct after pocketing an abandoned $20 bill.
Okay. $20.
And it was abandoned.
So you just found a 20. I've never heard the term an abandoned $20 bill before. I don't think.
Back in September, Brianna and her little sister went to Walmart to pick up some supplies for a craft night.
Okay.
At self-checkout, Brianna saw a $20 bill that had been left behind by somebody else.
I've done this before.
This has happened to me. Just happened to me a couple months ago.
I've left one behind on accident.
Oh, I've never left. I found, and then I turned it in.
I think I've left money behind in it, like when it spit out change.
And the lady came back in just as I was turning it over to the lady.
Okay.
Brianna wasn't following anyone who had just left, and there weren't any employees around. So she figured, oh, it's my lucky day.
Sure. It's $20.
She pocketed it, didn't think much about it.
Okay.
But a week later, Brianna got a call from police. Someone had apparently reported the money missing.
Okay.
The store reviewed the cameras, and the cops were able to track her down. They told her that in Pennsylvania, if money is left on the ground or anywhere else, it is a crime if you take it without making a reasonable attempt to find the owner. I wonder what Missouri's laws in Kansas and Oklahoma, and are there other laws like that?
What counts as a reasonable attempt?
Maybe if you told hey, I told them, they said, don't worry about it. All right, well, I told somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not telling anybody you're not making an attempt.
I looked around and nobody was around. She said there were no employees. I guess you got to go find one. Or just, does this count? Just going, does this belong to anybody? No? Okay. Anybody?
All right.
Nope. Nobody.
Then they charged her with a summary offense for disorderly conduct.
For taking a 20 that somebody left behind?
Yeah, that's crazy to me. She posted an update saying that she got a lawyer to get the charge dismissed, provided she returned the 20, which she did. She says she initially offered to pay the other person $50.
Yeah.
Just make it go away.
Yeah, can't you just do that?
But at that point, the officer refused to let her off the hook.
Oh, my God. Oh, we got one of these guys in the middle. I bet you the other person that lost the 20 would have been happy to just take the 20. We have an officer that just wouldn't allow it. He's like letter of the law guy.
Yep.
So he's the one pushing the charges. I'm going to do this regardless.
Now, I don't know all the other states, how they are, like Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, like where we live here, how that affects us. But apparently the finders keepers thing is illegal in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Other states are much more lax for anything below $100. So $20 in some states, it's like, pfft, no biggie. I think if she offered to give it back after she was like, oh, well, now they've asked for it. Yeah, that was me. I'll give it back to them. Then
it sounds
all good.
Like it sounds like the officer or the prosecuting attorney or somebody was pushy towards making the charges stick. It is what it sounded like, doesn't it?
Yeah, because also that's a lot of length and hours to go after $20.
$20. It cost us more than that to go to court for this, like than what it's worth. If she offered to give it back, that suffices everybody. I would think anyhow. I don't know. She offered to give $50 back. I will pay her plus interest. And that still wasn't good enough. That's pretty wild. And it doesn't seem like the right place to be focusing our efforts as a police department, let's say.
So you might want to, if that happens, I would have never known if I would have pocketed that 20 that was spit out of that machine and didn't turn it over. I don't know where Missouri's laws land. What do
trying to
you
find
think?
out.
I'm curious what everybody thinks. Was Brianna in the right or the wrong to pocket that 20 when nobody was around the self-checkout? Right or wrong? And should she have been charged? Would love to hear from you. 417-659-9797. Text in the answer now.
It's the same here as it is in Pennsylvania from what I'm seeing.
In Missouri?
Yeah, generally cannot legally keep found money without making a formal effort to find the true owner. A formal effort, especially if the amount is significant. The law requires specific steps to be taken for money valued at $10 or more.
Okay.
So it's one thing to find change on the ground, but $10 or more.
$1 or $5, it's no big deal. Anything over $10 in Missouri.
You have specific duties to fulfill, like making some sort of an affidavit. Yeah. Then if the owner is not found, then maybe you can keep it or something. Or it goes into some unclaimed property kind of fund for Missouri or something. But yeah. So you got to try to find it. And it looks like you got to get a court involved or something in some instances. Probably for large amounts, I suppose. I stumbled across 500. Well, they make movies about that. You stumble across the suitcase of money.
Would you keep it or not?
Would you keep it or not?
Apparently
it's illegal. Well, I always figure a suitcase full of money was illegal anyway.
Yes. You just don't happen across a suitcase of money.
Not usually.
Without something not illegal going on.
Exactly.
$20 out of the machine at Walmart, that's one thing. But there you go. I guess it's illegal. Would you keep it still, knowing that? Would you keep it or would you not?
Yeah.
Or should she have at least been charged? Would love to hear from you. 417-659-9797.